Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Tum tum wimbo wimbo tum tum wimbo wimbo. Karibu sana kwenye 10 over 10.
Asante sana.
Yeah. Nimependa hiyo enthusiasm. Asante sana. Asante sana. So tell us, I want to ask you, as much as hii mwaka yenyewe imetufanyia maajabu. Lakini God ni mso. So for you, like, how paint for us how your 2020 has been.
My 2020 has been difficult, I think, as it has been for everybody. People have been struggling at home, struggling with where will I get my next bills paid, how will I gig, especially for us creatives and stuff. But also there have been some, positive and highlights during the time. I've been able to release a couple of songs. I've been able to work with some fantastic musicians, not just in Kenya, but also like ladies from Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia. I'm also joined Amnesty International, the board of Amnesty International, fighting for human rights for people all over Kenya.
And so before we get to that last one is a nice, delicate subject. But before, we get in that, in terms of your creative space, what is like your creative process in terms of what inspires your music? What has inspired your music this year?
This year, what has inspired my music? Well, the first song I released this year was called Safer.
Yes.
That was a bit of a slow jam, and it was very reflective. It was just about talking to God, about struggling and feeling like you're alone, and feeling like people have left you, or feeling like you're not too sure what your next steps are.
Right.
But with prayer and with keeping the faith alive, I felt stronger and I felt safer in that. And then the other songs that I've done as well have been part of the process, the artistic process. Going to studio when we could, when quarantining and social distancing and allows. Yes. When it allows, we were able to go to studio and create and stuff. I think for us artists, we need to experience life, to be able to put it into our art.
Right.
And when you're locked up at home for 9 months, 7 to 9 months, it's really difficult to like pull, some inspiration and stuff. But thank God, we were able to do something.
And just maybe to ask you also about human rights, like you said, you're on the board of Amnesty International. There's been a lot of talk about that, even online, ending police brutality, certain rights of people. Early on in the year, we had problems, even rights in terms of women and all the teenage pregnancies that you see. Where do you think we are, like, as a country, in terms of, human rights, basically?
Yeah, I think it's a good question, because back in August, we did, as Amnesty International Kenya, we did like a poll. We went out and spoke to Wananchi and asked them, what do you feel is the biggest violation that is going on, or the biggest violations that are going on in Kenya in terms of human rights? And police brutality was up there, along with FGM, and those were the top two. So police brutality obviously has been on everyone's mind, especially now we're getting closer and closer to the big 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously there have been violations and human rights, not just for the general public, but also people with disabilities, my community.
Yes.
And that's why I think I fit in really well in the board of Amnesty International, because I represent persons with disabilities in Kenya. I'm their voice. I am the one who's fighting for them to their cases to also be fought for and stuff.
Right.
And then also the other reason I'm in the board of Amnesty is because I am fighting for the rights of artists as well, because they, unfortunately, or we as artists, get forgotten. They just think, oh, okay, they can handle themselves, they're artists. But also we have rights that have to be adhered to and to be fought for.
Yeah, well, it's quite the journey for that one. All of them, really.
I actually heard you had your IG story.
Yes.
recently. Yeah, you're talking about the same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, artists need to be respected. Yeah, all artists need to be respected. So we're about to close down 2020. What plans? What plans does Crystal have?
Okay, well, Crystal Asige has many plans.
Yes.
First of all, I released a song just a couple of weeks ago, along with Nairobi Horn's project. It's called Straight No Chaser. So that is out audio on all streaming platforms, as well as the video on my YouTube channel.
Right.
So that's been really amazing, seeing the reception. People are loving the whole like chakacha vibe mixed with like brass section, which are Nairobi Horn's project. They did a fantastic job. So that's been going on, and I'm also still promoting and performing a song that I did with, like I said, the South African girls.
Right.
A South African producer came up to me and offered me that opportunity, which is amazing. And then I've got a little surprise for Jamhuri Day. A tiny surprise.
So you're dropping it on Jamhuri Day?
No, the song is already dropped.
Oh, it's already dropped.
But I'm saying there's another.
There's another one.
The future.
Where?
And another one.
And another one. Well, we're looking forward to all of them. All of them. And so if you want to follow you, what are your social media handles where we can get in touch with you, and also where we can get more of your music? YouTube
you
and
can
everywhere.
have a look at my music videos, including Straight No Chaser, the one I just released, on my YouTube channel. That's Crystal Asige, and you can find me on all social. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm even on TikTok.
Yes.
But I don't know how to use it, imagine.
Yes.
I need someone to help me.
Oh, don't worry. There are many TikTokers. Spicy Fufu is here.
TikTokers, Aki DM me.
Kuna
call
hapa
Crystal.
just the man of the
like you.
moment, Cliff Moses Ochieng, is also in the building. We shall have a tete-a-tete. Hawa ndo wako kwa board ya TikTok ya Kenya.
Board ya TikTok ya Kenya.
Your
Oh my
design.
goodness.
All
Yeah.
right.
So people can find me. I would love for people to have a look at what I've been up to this year and what I'm going to be dropping as well very soon.
All right. So right about now, we got one more song. Crossfade is going to do the thing for us. Crossfade, Finya Yo Kitu. Make sure you follow Crystal. And by the way, most important, don't forget, even in all these things, I'm so glad that she's on the board of Amnesty International. Let's end police brutality and discrimination against everybody. All right. Finya Yo Kitu.